prestigious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Brown, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Ohio State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Send the back in motion. Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So Indiana's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches,
the pass rush gets home. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So if you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's caught. It's Quinn. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the completion made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Joslin. 0 running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on 3rd and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media will be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next 3rd down.
They'll bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch and get a little bit closer to the mark. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Joslin. He picks up the first down with 4. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's gone. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Quinn. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. On the run, it's Quinn. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Mayors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into... With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They've got him down out near the 40. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab by the receiver. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Well, down, the broken tackle produced a solid gain there.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They'll try the option play here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. He keeps it on the design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense, how to stop this guy? Good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Quinn. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's gone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdowns.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Quinn. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Quinn. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.